Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ingeborg. The channel's name is A Stitch Too Far and I talk about my stitching. It's been a while. I think I did a video at the start of the year with my Flosstube Rewind year in review of 2018. But I don't think I did a regular update until maybe a month ago, I'm not sure. I've had a flu, so I've lost a bit of time. Oh man, it's been a weird January so far, and it's almost over already. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you enjoyed your stitching. I hope you are stitching right now or planning to soon. I just have a little bit of an update of what I have been stitching on between working and being ill, and I have nothing to show in the form of stash enhancements, so it probably will be a short video, but you're watching this and you already know more than me about how long this video will be. Anyway, rambling's already starting. I worked on 4 projects in the past month or so. One was 2 are new starts, yes, and 2 are one from my regular whip pile. This year I plan to start anything that I have already kitted up as far as I want to start them. This does not mean that I'm doing any kind of stitch from stash or anything like that. As you may know by now, if you watch me longer than this video, I don't do well with rules or good intentions, I guess you should. I don't know how to call it. Anyway, once I figure out the rule for myself, I usually break it within an hour. So I did start something from the blue box with kitted projects that I showed you in December, I think. But I also started something that wasn't in that box, but was something that was gifted to me. So I'll just start with that. Because Jen Hicks, I will link her channel below. Jen Hicks Creates, I think her channel name is in YouTube. She was kind enough to pass the stash and I won this. It's called Promise of Spring by the Silver Creek Samplers, and I loved it, and I have a bit of a problem with winter depression, so when it was a bit too dark I took this out and started working on it and basically finished it in a week. I had some vintage grey Zweigart fabric in my stash, and I had almost all the called for overdyed in my stash, so I just went for it. And this is the result. Let's see. As always, it's a bit hard to see in this light. This is better. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the result. The only thing I substituted was one of the red or pink colors. I think the inside of the flowers I didn't have in my stash, so I just used a different one. But I love it, and it was perfect for this time of year to help me through some dark days. And thank you again, Jen. And of course I will keep up the tradition and pass this along, and I hadn't really thought about how to do it, so stick around and I will tell you at the end of the video how you can participate to get this pattern. And I need to remember that, so let me put it over here. So yeah, really happy with that. My first start and finish of the new year. And I also took out some oldies. Someone mentioned in a video or on Instagram, I'm not sure anymore, about working on summer projects projects with a summery subject in winter. And I thought that was a great idea because it does help me with the colors to just forget that it's dark outside And also I had noticed last year when we had a really hot summer that I didn't want to stitch on those projects because they only reminded me how hot it was. So yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone. So I picked out something that you might not have seen for a long time. It might have been a year even. But this is Takapuna Beach. Takapuna Beach, I never sure how to pronounce it. But it is a cross stitch pattern based on a painting. And the pattern is by Character Creations, and the original artwork I think is by Kelly Blackwell, but I'm not sure. So, and I'm doing the diagonal method that I saw from Brian at Blitz Stitch, and I got quite a bit done on that. I was really surprised. So I will try and keep this tradition of stitching on summer projects going. And if you are someone who gets anxious by hanging threads, by seeing hanging threads, I advise you to look away because it's a nightmare. But I unrolled my scroll bar so that I could give you a bit of a more complete picture than usual. And that means all the hanging threads in the world. But here we go. So this is the top. And then I did quite a few rows of these diagonals, I think 1.5 at least. So the tree is coming into being, and then at the bottom, don't know if you can see this, but there's the beach. Yes, I'm at the beach. So happy with that. But really great progress on it, and yeah, it was really worth it. The fact that I got to see some beach really felt like clear progress to me. Yeah. So next I took out, or next, I'm not sure in which order, but I also worked on another project by Long Dog Samplers. That's in my whips. Rain Dance. This is part of a stitch along that Stephanie started. She has a channel called Lindy Stitches, and we started a long dog along sale. I'll put the hashtag somewhere. Basically any long dog pattern that you have, you're welcome to join and share your progress on Instagram with that hashtag. I am doing this over 1 on 28 count, I think. It's a vintage, another one of those vintage Zweigarts with a little bit of, so I think it's antique vintage dune or something. And I managed to get the top part finished. Ooh. Oh, and I love it. I love the tiny stitches. Over 1 it's a bit fiddly, but if you use a magnifier, I have no issue with it. So I basically did this part of the design, and I started on this little dude, Coco Pelli, I think his name is. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the progress. Yeah, I love it. And again, feel free to join in the stitch along and share your progress. Bonus points if you add in some shaky animal footage. Not footage of shaky animals, but just shaky video footage of animals. Because it's fun. That's that. And then I had a new start, because I needed some more summer colors and I needed a new start. This was in my blue box, which has been stashed for, kitted for at least a year, maybe even 2, I'm not sure. Might have been 2 because I still use my project sheets for this, and I stopped using that last year. So, ink circles, Anatolia, based on Turkish tapestry, designs, inspired to pick this up by looking at the gorgeous tapestries in some of my friends' homes that I saw on Instagram and on YouTube. I thought I would pick this up and I love it. I started in the top, and the threads that I'm using are the recommended threads by Carrie's Creation. Beautiful colors. Not sure, and I'm totally happy with the threads because they tend to knot a bit, but that might just be the length. They come pre-cut and the length is just a little bit too long for me, so that's probably why they tend to knot a bit sometimes. But yeah, loving this. Look at this. This is almost the whole top done, so this is basically where my top ends, and colors are coming out okay. It's a bit more vibrant than that, but yeah. Oh, I love this. So I think I'm gonna try and finish the top border and then pick up something different. And that's all I stitched on. Yeah, short video I think. I've not had any stash come in. I have not actually purchased anything this year yet. I have been looking, but I have not. Every time I had something in my little shopping basket, I just put it back because I was just thinking, why would I buy it? I don't have the pattern, or I don't have the fabric, or I won't start it right away. I have enough things that I want to start that are already kitted. So yeah, that's keeping me from spending some money, which is great. I have no Dutch facts. So the only thing is two things that I wanted to share with you. One is that one of our friends from last year's Dutch retreat is starting a needleminder business on Etsy, and she makes gorgeous stuff. Go check her out. I will put her Etsy shop link below. Her shop name is Surimini. I hope I say that right. I will flash it on the screen just in case. But go give her some love and help her start her business. And then the last exciting news is that might be a little bit of a Dutch fact, but it's not mine, because Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching, we all know and love them, are making a trip to the Netherlands this year. Oh my god! That got the whole country excited, I can definitely tell you. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I told them if we have a chance to meet up, I would love to. So yeah, who knows? But yeah, that will be fun. But it's in December, so that's a long time away. Until then, we have the Dutch retreat coming up in April, which is fully booked, and I'm excited and a bit anxious as always, but it will be fine. And yeah. Oh, and my trip to Italy is coming up soon, very soon. So yeah, but yeah, nothing to report. Like I said, I hope you all are doing well. I know a lot of us are struggling with any kind of thing, like mental problems, loss, unfortunately, physical issues, job issues. You know, I'm thinking of you and I'm wishing you well, and I hope we will meet next time, and maybe I will try and think of something to do another stitch with me about and prepare that, because this is just way too short of a video. I know, I'm sorry. Bye guys. And I forgot about the giveaway, of course. So, if you want to be a participant in the Pass the Stash of this pattern, you only get the pattern, nothing else. Figure out your own fabric and threads. But I will be happy to send it along, and please say, leave a comment, and say in your comment spring is coming. And I will know that you want to participate in the giveaway. And I will do the drawing in my next video, which will be 2-3 weeks from now. Yeah, at the latest, because after that I'll probably be away for my trip. So spring is coming, add it in your comments and I will add you in the list for the drawing for this pattern. Yeah? Bye guys!